If you want to protect your online accounts, using a password manager is a must. But which one to pick? Today, we're going to do a thorough NordPass review. It's been one of the most popular password managers for the past year, so let's see how well it holds up in 2025. Okay, so the most important thing for a password manager is to safely store your data. Can you trust NordPass on this front? In terms of security, NordPass has a great reputation, with strong backing from its Nord Security parent company and no breaches to this day. But reputation isn't everything, so let's see what's under the hood. NordPass relies on strong encryption that, to put it simply, turns your data into an unreadable mash of symbols. However, unlike most other password managers that still use old ciphers, NordPass opted for the modern XChaCha20 encryption, which is faster to implement and less prone to human error. There's also a zero-knowledge architecture in place, which means that absolutely no one at the company can access your vault or master password. Not because they just promised to, but because the whole thing is built in a way that they can't. And because of this, even if their servers were ever breached, your vault data would still remain secure. And to prove these tight security measures, NordPass went through multiple independent audits. So the answer to is NordPass safe is a definite yes. That said, a big part of your vault security is actually on your shoulders. Make sure you create a strong master password, and I also suggest setting up multi-factor authentication. There are multiple options to choose from here, and all of them will be an extra login step, but it's a necessary additional layer of security. By the way, if you happen to lose your device, don't worry, there's an automatic backup feature that will keep your information safe. Overall, NordPass holds its spot as one of the safest password managers on the market. It combines modern encryption and privacy measures with additional security features, ensuring strong protection and the privacy of your account. So, if you're looking to protect all of your accounts today, I've left an up-to-date exclusive discount link in the description, or you can just scan this QR code to check it out. But there's more to uncover in this NordPass Review 2025 edition. Since there are a lot of safe password managers out there, what set NordPass apart for me was their app. Regardless whether you want to use it on your PC or mobile, it's easy to download and install, and even easier to get the hang of because the interface is very intuitive. You can easily add new items and find all your passwords in one place, or split them up into folders to find them easier. Other data, like credit card info or secure notes, all have separate categories on the side. And below, you'll find all the main tools as well, which I'll cover in a second. While the layout might differ slightly based on the device you're using NordPass on, the apps are all very similar overall. You won't get lost even if you're a beginner. Plus, if you do need anything, there's 24/7 customer support, or maybe even better, you can find a NordPass tutorial on the Cybernews channel. Check it out after this video, and while you're at it, don't forget to subscribe. Anyway, you can store more than just passwords in the app. The NordPass 2025 version also has a few other features that will definitely come in handy. For starters, if you're moving to NordPass from another password manager or a browser password vault, there's a password importing tool to transfer your logins easily. Once you install the browser extension, which I highly recommend doing, you'll also get access to autosave, which will notice new logins and ask you if you want to save them to your vault. You'll also get autofill from the browser extension. It will autofill login fields and addresses or credit card forms with a single click. This is honestly my favorite and most convenient part about having a password manager. Anyway, getting back to this NordPass Review 2025 edition, another useful feature is the password generator, which can generate complex, smash your head on the keyboard kinds of passwords. Or if you want to still remember your passwords, you can get passphrases, which are just as secure. Once you have your logins in the app, open the password health checker. It'll tell you which of your items are old, weak, or reused, so you can replace them and strengthen your online security right away. By the way, since websites are starting to offer Passkeys now, a passwordless way to log in, NordPass supports these too. It even suggests which of your accounts can be turned into Passkeys. However, since Passkeys are still pretty new, I wouldn't say they're any more convenient. The main benefit of these is increased security, since fewer passwords means fewer chances of them getting leaked and falling into the hands of cybercriminals. Speaking of leaks, there's a data breach scanner, which constantly checks if my data has been compromised. If something happens, it sends me an alert and I can secure my accounts immediately. Then there's email masking, a pretty new and unique feature that lets me create an alternate email address. This way, I don't have to use my main email for throwaway signups, so I get fewer spam emails and lower the chances of my real email address being leaked as well. I also wanted to mention password sharing in this NordPass review. You can send individual items to other NordPass users. I wish they'd let you share a whole folder like some password managers do, but I'm hoping this will show up in a future update. Lastly, you can set up emergency access. This way, in case of an emergency, a person you trust will be able to safely retrieve your passwords without needing the master password. Overall, NordPass has some standout features you can find in any best password manager candidate. But then there's some impressive and unique stuff too, like the email masking tool. But how much will all of these tools and high security cost you? Well, let's do a quick NordPass review of pricing and plans. First up, while there is a free version, it's super limited. Just kind of there to get a feel for the app and see if you like it. If you do, there's a premium plan that you can get for a year or two if you want the biggest savings. And don't worry, if you're not sure about committing for the long term, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee to fall back on. Now, even though the price is already pretty cheap, especially if you look at the competitors, don't forget to use the discount link in the description to see the current best deal. If you want to save even more on top of that, you can get the family plan and split the price with up to 6 friends or family members. Each of you will have your own separate vault and access to all of the premium features. Personally, I've had the premium plan for a couple years now, and I've got no regrets. The app is convenient, secure, and unlike some other password manager options, it hasn't disappointed me with breaches. So I do think NordPass is a good choice. It still holds up in 2025 and will remain among the best password manager picks for a while. Well, I hope this NordPass password manager review was helpful. Let me know if you already use NordPass. I'd love to hear about your experience. And if you want to get it right now, don't forget to claim the exclusive discount from the description. That's all for today. I'll see you in the next video.